guys, it's your girl Amber, and today I'm going to be doing a video showing you what is in my daughter's cabinet. This is going to be such a helpful video because as a mother, you always try to stockpile on everything, but these are definitely items that I think will be beneficial in your child's cabinet. So stay tuned and let's get started. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first section of Callie's cabinet, and I will make sure to insert a clip of what that spot looks like. If you do not know who Callie is, please check out our previous video where you get to learn a little bit more about myself and my daughter Callie, and I'll leave a link to go straight to that video. So yeah, let me start showing you what is in Callie's cabinet. So first thing first is Callie is able to eat rice cereal now. So we use the brand Beech-Nut Complete, and it is organic, and I absolutely love this. Anything organic I try to get from my daughter. I'm not a very healthy eater, but for her I do want to make sure that she's eating right. So that's the first thing. The second thing is these Teeter basically biscuits, and these are vegan. My daughter is not vegan, but these definitely do help with the teething. And yeah, look at that baby's face, so cute. But yeah, and I'll show you guys what these little biscuits look like. So they look like that, and I do cut it in half so she does not eat the whole one. And the great things about these, hold on. The great things about these is once she is done gnawing on it, you can store it back in there, and that way she can use it again, or your child can use it again. And next thing is these Maria cookies, and these are also for teething. They're so cheap, you guys. They're like 97 cents at Winco, and this is what they look like. And yeah, I don't know why I have two open, but hey. Next thing in her cabinet is this organic oatmeal cereal. Now, my daughter is not supposed to be eating oatmeal cereal according to the doctor, but that is your child, so you do what is necessary for them, and she loves it. It's great, it fills her belly, and it gives me a good night rest. So yeah. And then next up in this cabinet is tons and tons of baby food. My daughter is now able to eat vegetables, or I believe it's meats. So yes, we have green beans, carrots, sweet potatoes, so all those things, and I like to let her try out different flavors. So yeah. And more baby food. Tons of baby food, you guys. You guys can never get enough of these. But don't overbuy because they only eat a little bit at a time at this stage, but eventually they will need to eat more, so that's when you want to definitely buy more. So next thing is Callie's formula. You guys, I do get formula through WIC. They give me around 10 cans, but I like to buy extra because there are some nights that Callie acts like she's hungry and then she doesn't. So yes, sometimes I do waste baby formula. If you go to Sam's Club, this here is $22 and some change. And my God, you guys, look at how big of this this thing is. It's so big, and it's so great to have extra formula, because if you run out, that way you know that your baby always has some in stock. So this is around 4 cans, so it's definitely gonna last me a while, and it's definitely a great backup plan in case you run out of formula. Never enough, you guys. So next thing is, gotta dig all the way back there, is this juice. Now Kelly does not drink juice, but she was very constipated in the beginning when she was first born. So we thought of the idea of maybe giving her a little bit of prune juice, and I bought this but never used it. But when my child is of age, this would be great. So I just keep it and store it there until I could use it one day. So it's just the parent choice 100% juice, prune juice, apple prune juice, and it definitely will come in handy at one point in her life. So definitely. So that is all for the first section of her cabinet. Now down to the bottom section. First thing first are this little canister. Now this is to hold the formula. When you're going out and about, you can just put the formula in this part and screw it on, and boom, easier way. I mean, you guys, do you want to take this large giant thing with you everywhere you go? No. So it comes in handy to have these little canisters. When you go out and about, you put how much your baby eats, 2 scoops, whatever the case, and then when you're ready to use, then you just pour it in. Whoever thought of this, great idea. And the next thing is, I'm gonna grab the 2 items because they're both the same concept. Teething. You guys, teething has hit. Like, it is here. And I can't stress enough about getting anything that can help your daughter. I have the Camellia drops, and this is what they look like. They do help with teething and they come in handy, but these are the real lifesaver. These are the Nubi naturally derived. These are pills that dissolve, but they help so much, you guys. And all they do, they're just full of chamomile, so they just calm your baby down, let her rest, let her calm. She's in pain, you guys. Your child is in pain, and this definitely will help soothe them. So next thing in this part of the cabinet is constipation drops, you guys. Yes. Your baby sometimes will get stuck, and you need to help them out. And all this is natural prune juice, just like a shot of prune juice, and it really does help. And up close, I can let you guys see basically what I use. So these are the Mommy Bliss Constipation Ease Drops, and oh, you guys, half of the things I'm showing you, you're gonna want to buy, because at one point or the other, your baby is gonna need something that I am showing you. So yeah, next item would be these Tylenol infant drops. And now on the instructions, they don't tell you what you can use for basically a 2-month, 3-month-old baby. But when your baby gets their shots, you definitely want to have this, because as soon as an hour, 2 hours hits after they get the shots, they're going to have a fever, and you definitely don't want it to continue. So this helps kill the fever. And I'll tell you guys, because the doctors do, I have no idea where my dropper is, but it's 1.25 milliliters that you give a baby. And this one has basically, you put the little, I don't know, the thing to suck up the medicine, and it has like the insert, so it makes it easier. You don't have to push it in. It doesn't spill anywhere, so definitely something you need. Next thing is the old-fashioned Karo syrup. Now, if you have a old school grandmother, mother, they know this trick, because my grandmother and my auntie told me about this, and this is the natural way to get your baby to go number 2. So if you don't want to use something like this, you might want to try a couple drops of this. You could do it a little bit in their mouth, or you could just do a little drops in their bottle, little. If you put too much of this, they might, blow up. They might blow their diaper up, so lifesaver, you guys. So, and then the last thing in this cabinet is just bottles, you guys. Lots and lots of bottles. Now, I use the Dr. Brown bottles, and these have been a lifesaver. You definitely want to get a bottle that you think will help your baby. So the Dr. Brown bottles have helped with gas and fussiness, so I recommend these, but they are kind of on the expensive side, but it is so worth it. You want as much sleep as possible. These bottles would at least help with that. So that is the last section of her cabinet, but Kelly does have a drawer, you guys. You're thinking, where are the nipples? Where do you store everything else as far as her little bottle supplies? So Kelly has a drawer. Underneath her cabinet, you can't see it, but she does have one. And I do want to show you guys what I keep in there, because some of the stuff in there are also beneficial. So yeah. So first thing in Callie's drawer is this little bin. Now it stores right into the drawer, and it keeps all her nipples, all her bottle caps, everything. Some of the things I could see in here that I would recommend to you guys is when your baby is able to eat this newbie item here is definitely helpful. Basically, you put the food in this part, and when you open, basically it has where she's able to gnaw on it, and it squeezes into her mouth. So pretty tight, pretty cool. Next thing in here I will show you guys, like I said, all her nipples, everything are stored in here. I also keep her thermometer, old classic thermometer, in here as a backup. And this is kind of funny, but I made these for her Dr. Brown bottles, and it's just foil. But what I do is I place it right on, right underneath her nipple, so that when I put it in my diaper bag, none of the water leaks out. And yeah, and then the Dr. Brown bottles give you these. It basically helps just clean your separate pieces. So that's what's in this. Next thing in the drawer, oh look, I found her Tylenol dropper. So next thing is this, and I keep her, what do you call these? The little caps you put on the bottles. I keep that in this bag. And I also have one of these. Now, I know you guys know what this is. You basically put fresh fruit in here and they're able to suck on it. But my daughter is not able to eat fruit like that, so I do put ice in this part, and I let her gnaw on the ice. Something cold always helps with teething. And yeah, just little caps. And this is also for teething. This is a little passy. It's got ridges on it, and it helps with teething as well. So you guys can see I am definitely stocking up on anything teething wise, because I mean, you can never go wrong with too much items that can help with teething. So next thing is this little baggie here, and all it is extra passies. If your child is not a Passy fan, then of course don't waste your money. But if your child is, extra passies, you guys. I have a dog that I stay with. Like, not that I stay with, I don't stay with the dog. But there is a dog here, and he likes pacifiers. So half the time I'm trying to hunt him down for the pacifier, and I lose them and lose them and lose them. Well, he eats them. So extra passies are definitely great to have. And I'm sorry if this lighting is terrible, but this is what I have to work with. And then last thing in her drawer is this. Now Kelly has other bottles, but they just weren't working out. But I do like the bottles, and I think that they'll help when she's a little bit older. So I did store all of her cats, nipples, everything in here. So eventually when she can use these bottles, she has them. So yeah, you guys. If you have stayed tuned through this whole video, thank you guys. And I hope this definitely helps new mothers, or just mothers in general, if they want to look and see what other people have in their cabinet. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And please leave some comments. Tell me what you guys want to see. Tell me what you guys like. Chat it up with me. I am definitely 100% wanting to get to know some of my subscribers. So thank you again, and bye my diamond babies.